Hi, welcome to Money Mastery Minds. The end of the year is rapidly approaching. Can you believe 2024 is almost over? Now, before you start stressing about holiday shopping and New Year's Eve plans, let's talk about something equally important: your finances. The end of the year isn't just about champagne toasts and resolutions. It's also a prime opportunity to get your financial house in order for a prosperous new year. We're talking about setting yourself up for financial success. And trust me, taking a little time now can save you a lot of headaches later on. So, in this video, I'm sharing 7 crucial financial moves you should make before the year ends. By tackling these now, you can potentially save on taxes, boost your investments, and head into the new year with a clear financial strategy. Let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with the foundation of any solid financial plan: your budget. I know, budgeting might not be the most exciting topic, but trust me, it's crucial. Think of it like this: you wouldn't drive across the country without a map, right? Your budget is your financial roadmap, guiding you toward your goals and helping you avoid those debt-ridden ditches. The first step is to track your spending. You can use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook, whatever works best for you. The key is to be honest with yourself about where your money is going. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back. And I'm not talking about becoming a hermit and living off ramen noodles. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can add up over time. For example, could you cut back on eating out a couple of times per month? Maybe try negotiating a better rate on your car insurance or explore different options for your cell phone plan. Every little bit counts. Remember, the goal here isn't to deprive yourself. It's about being mindful of your spending and making sure your money is working as hard for you as you work for it. Now, on the flip side, reviewing your budget also allows you to see where you're doing well. Are you consistently crushing your savings goals? Great, let's keep that momentum going. The point is, by taking the time to review and adjust your budget, you gain a clearer picture of your finances and set yourself up for a more secure future. Now let's talk about securing your future retirement. It might seem far off, but trust me, time flies. And the sooner you start saving for retirement, the better off you'll be. If your employer offers a 401k or a similar retirement plan, make sure you're contributing enough to get the full employer match. This is essentially free money, people. It's like getting a 100% return on your investment immediately, and you don't want to leave that on the table. If you're already maxing out your employer-sponsored plan or you're self-employed, consider opening an individual retirement account, IRA. You can choose between a traditional IRA, where your contributions may be tax-deductible, or a Roth IRA, where your withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. The best option for you will depend on your individual circumstances, so it's always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor to determine the best course of action. Remember, the power of compound interest is on your side when it comes to retirement savings. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, so don't delay. Start maximizing those contributions today. All right, let's move on to investments. Now, I'm not talking about getting rich quick schemes or trying to time the market. I'm talking about building a diversified investment portfolio that aligns with your long-term financial goals and risk tolerance. If you already have an investment portfolio, the end of the year is an excellent time to review it and make any necessary adjustments. First and foremost, check your asset allocation. This refers to how your money is distributed among different asset classes like stocks, bonds, and real estate. Your ideal asset allocation will depend on your age, risk tolerance, and financial goals. For example, if you're younger and have a longer time horizon, you might be more comfortable with a higher allocation to stocks, which have historically yielded higher returns over the long term. On the other hand, if you're closer to retirement, you might want to shift towards a more conservative portfolio with a higher allocation to bonds. Next, take a look at the individual investments within your portfolio. Are there any underperforming funds or stocks that you've been holding on to for too long? Now might be a good time to cut your losses and reinvest those funds into something with more potential. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making informed decisions, diversifying your portfolio, and staying the course even when the market gets bumpy. Now let's talk about taxes. I know it's not the most glamorous topic, but it's an important one, especially when it comes to investing. Have you heard of tax loss harvesting? It's a strategy that can help you reduce your capital gains taxes by offsetting them with capital losses. Here's how it works. When you sell an investment for a profit, you incur a capital gain, which is taxable. However, if you sell an investment for a loss, you incur a capital loss, which can be used to offset capital gains. By strategically selling losing investments before the end of the year, you can reduce your overall tax liability. Now I know what you might be thinking, but Graham, doesn't that mean realizing my losses? Well, yes, but here's the key. You can immediately reinvest those funds into a similar investment to maintain your market exposure. This way, you're not missing out on potential gains while still taking advantage of the tax benefits. Keep in mind that tax laws can be complex and vary depending on your individual circumstances, so it's always best to consult with a qualified tax advisor before making any decisions. Make charitable contributions. You know, the end of the year is not just about financial planning. It's also a time for reflection and giving back to causes you care about. Making charitable contributions isn't just beneficial for the organizations you support. It can also have tax benefits for you. If you itemize your deductions, you can typically deduct charitable contributions up to a certain percentage of your adjusted gross income. This means that by donating to a qualified charity, you can potentially reduce your taxable income and therefore your tax liability. But beyond the tax benefits, giving back to your community and supporting causes you're passionate about can be incredibly rewarding. Whether it's donating to a local food bank, supporting an educational initiative, or contributing to medical research, every bit counts. So, as you're reviewing your finances at the end of the year, consider incorporating charitable giving into your plan. It's a win-win situation. You're making a positive impact on the world and potentially reducing your tax burden at the same time. Chapter 6. Review your insurance policies. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly important: insurance. We're talking about protecting yourself and your assets from unexpected events, and the end of the year is an excellent time to review your insurance policies and make sure you have adequate coverage at the best possible rates. Start by gathering all your insurance policies, including health, auto, home, and life insurance. Take some time to review each policy carefully, paying attention to the coverage limits, deductibles, and premiums. Make sure you understand what's covered, what's not, and whether your coverage needs have changed since you last reviewed your policies. For example, have you recently purchased a new car or home? Have you gotten married or had a child? These are all life events that can significantly impact your insurance needs. Once you've reviewed your existing policies, it's a good idea to shop around and compare quotes from different insurance providers. You might be surprised to find that you can get better coverage at a lower price by switching to a different insurer. Remember, insurance is about mitigating risk and protecting yourself from financial hardship. By taking the time to review and update your policies regularly, you can have peace of mind knowing that you're covered if the unexpected happens. Chapter 7. Set financial goals for the upcoming year. As we wrap up our discussion on year-end financial moves, I want to leave you with one final but crucial piece of advice. Set financial goals for the upcoming year. Think of it like this: if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. But when you have clear financial goals in mind, you're much more likely to make progress and achieve them. So, what are your financial aspirations for the new year? Do you want to save up for a down payment on a house? Pay off high-interest debt? Invest more aggressively for retirement? Whatever your goals may be, write them down and create a plan to achieve them. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps that you can track throughout the year. For example, instead of just saying, "I want to save more money," set a specific savings goal, such as "I will save $5,000 this year." Then break it down further by figuring out how much you need to save each month to reach that goal. Remember, setting financial goals is not just about dreaming big, it's about taking action and holding yourself accountable. By setting clear, specific, and measurable goals, you're setting yourself up for financial success in the new year and beyond. Outrow wrapping up your year-end financial checklist. That's it for our 7 crucial financial moves to make before the year ends. We've covered a lot of ground today, from reviewing your budget and maximizing retirement contributions to tax loss harvesting and setting financial goals. Remember, taking action on these financial moves is essential for improving your overall financial health. The end of the year is a perfect time to reflect on your financial situation and make necessary adjustments that can lead to a more secure future. We encourage you to engage with us by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with friends and family who may benefit from these insights. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable financial information and tips that can make a difference in people's lives. We want to hear from you as well. What financial moves are you planning to make before the year ends? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, we can create a community focused on financial empowerment and success. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to helping you navigate your financial journey in the coming year.